Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jennifer J.J. Jones, and I serve as the program lead for the Black Greek Letter Consortium, a signature program of the National Panhellenic Council. I want to thank you for joining us today to learn more about the All of Us Research Program, the national partnership with NPHC Divine Nine organizations, and how to become a participant in the All of Us Research Program. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce myself and share a little bit more about my why. Why am I a part of this transformational work? Well, a little bit about me. I'm in Dallas, Texas, and I've worked and been a part of the program as a participant of the All of Us program since May 2018. And my why for becoming a part of the program is because this work speaks to both my personal and my professional passions that I have for diversity, equity, and inclusion. As a Black American, as well as a woman, I've been underrepresented in medical research, and I know firsthand the barriers associated with building or rebuilding trust in communities that are hesitant to share their information, like the Black community. This is just something that we don't do. That is why it's important to offer presentations like this one to help provide a human element of conversation and explanation so you can hear from me and my why. So let me tell you a little bit about my why. Just as we began to start this program and working with the National Institutes of Health, I was re-diagnosed with breast cancer. Yes, the very day that we had our first meeting. And being a part of this program has opened up so much for me, so many questions that I now can ask my doctor. I've learned so much about myself and about my health. And I understand that there's disparities within health. And so part of me going through the cycle of me taking treatments and all the things that I had to go with my cancer, I asked questions because what I learned through this program is that most of our medications are based on an average white male. So I began to think about that as I'm going to treatments and they're telling me that I need to do all these different things for my cancer. They weren't working for me. And I began to question that. Well, why isn't it working for me? And then having this information from the All of Us Research Program, it was explaining that. It was explaining the why. So my history, my family has a history of cancer. My mother died of cancer. My father died of cancer. My brother died of cancer. My first husband died of cancer. His mother died of cancer, and I can go on and on and on. So my children, when I got cancer the second time, their frame of reference, their frame of reference for cancer was death. But I needed to know the why. So when it came back, I had to have a genealogical test to see if it was hereditary. And it wasn't. Not only was it not hereditary, but I wasn't even susceptible to getting cancer. So why? Why did I get cancer? Because of this program, I understood the why for me. It was environmental. So this program looks at all these different aspects of you to understand why you get sick and why you don't get sick. The All of Us Research Program is a large research program hoping to gather data from 1 million or more people living in the United States to accelerate research and improve health. By taking into account individual differences in lifestyles, environment, genetics, researchers can uncover paths toward delivering precision medicine or individual care for all of us. So my thing was environmental. That explained it for me. And the more I'm a part of this program, the more I learn about my health, which has caused me to be a champion for my own health and for my family. Did you know that this program is led by the National Institutes of Health? Well, it is. And according to the NIH, only 10% of the population, our population, is included in health research. This is part of why I am here to share this information with you. You know, we're going to talk about now, we're going to talk about how do you enroll. I'm going to share a video on the All of Us research program, and it's going to talk about how you enroll. And I have two friends of ours, they're engagement managers, and they also work with outreach. May Sandberg and Karen Benostro is going to share about the enrollment process. And I want you to listen. And I would like you to remind everyone that while they outline this program, the enrollment process, it's important to think about privacy. Remember that the All of Us research program takes your privacy and security very serious. So please avoid sharing any personal information and respect the privacy of others. So now we're going to talk about how you can be a part of being a 1 in a million. So we're going to start this video so you can learn more about the process.
All of Us is a large program that's led by the National Institutes of Health that's working to improve healthcare through research. So unlike research studies that focus on one specific disease or group of people, All of Us is building a diverse data set that can inform thousands of studies on a variety of health conditions. It's also a longitudinal effort, meaning we hope will last at least 10 years or more, to gather data from at least 1 million people who reflect the beautiful diversity of the United States in order to accelerate health research and medical breakthroughs to enable individualized prevention, treatment, and care for all of us. Did you know that according to the National Institutes of Health, who is actually leading this program, only 10% of the population is included in health research, which is part of the reason why we're here today.
Absolutely. You know, each person is different. Our habits, our environment, our biology, and the interaction of these factors greatly impacts our health. But when we visit the doctor, our treatments are usually one size fits all. So to provide healthcare that meets everyone's needs, we need precision medicine health. Precision medicine focuses on treating a person's specific healthcare needs. But in order to understand everyone's healthcare needs, scientific experts need health data from as many people as possible. It acknowledges that this one-size-fits-all approach to medicine isn't the best, because we know that what works to treat me may not work to treat you. Precision medicine health is a radical shift in how each and every one of us can receive the best care possible based on our own unique makeup.
If you're joining this session, you may be curious about how you can get started. Up next, we'll cover the enrollment process, what type of information you could receive as a participant, the partners involved, and why your contribution truly can make a difference.
Thank you. You know, and the chat is open throughout this presentation for any questions that you might have. So please feel free to use this feature and we will address any questions at the end. Remember that All of Us takes your privacy and security very seriously. So please avoid sharing any personal information during today's presentation, and we will respect the privacy of others. So Karen, how can our guests sign up if they're interested?
I'm so glad you asked. So there are many ways that you can join. These include online via our website or mobile app, in person at a local healthcare provider network, or we have a national tour called the All of Us Journey that is traveling the United States. Via mail, our salivary kit is available nationwide and to all U.S. territories. Remember, your organization will send you additional information that is specific to you and your enrollment options.
Absolutely. Those are great reminders. So let's say that you're on the website or you've downloaded the app. The very first step to join the program is to create an account. You can either use your email address or a mobile phone number to join. And you'll also need to set up a password that must be at least 8 characters long. And remember to keep your password somewhere that you can remember it, because we want you to keep coming back. And creating your account is that simple.
If you're using a web browser, upon login, you'll see a welcome prompt with an orange button that says, I'm ready. This is one of the most important parts of the enrollment journey.
And Karen, could you also share with the group why consent is so important?
Absolutely. So I loved the consent portion because the consent goes over exactly what you can expect if you choose to take part in this exciting research program. And keep in mind, if you'd like to participate in the All of Us research program, you will need to consent. The consent process may take you between 15 to 30 minutes.
That's right. And the reason for that is we want to make sure you know exactly what you want to say yes or no to. So through the participant portal, participants can share and receive information. So we'll walk you through what that looks like. So when you log in through a web browser, you will see the participant dashboard that you see here on the screen. As a reminder, your name and other information that can identify you will be removed and replaced with a code. And you'll have a unique participant ID. And this helps keep your information confidential. Here you'll see those 3 menu options. You'll see Dashboard, My Data, and Settings. And we encourage you to first go into your settings and set up your preferences. There you can refresh your account information, like if you move, set up notifications and language preference so that you can always stay informed, and have access to our support team that'll be glad to help you with any questions that you have. And of course, share information about the program with friends and family. If you do decide to log in through the All of Us mobile app, you will immediately be prompted to consent and then go to your profile settings. And you'll see the main dashboard with the 3 menu options here at the bottom.
After completing this step, you'll be able to start sharing your health information with the program. This is the information that will help researchers find new things. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that?
Right? And if you decide to join, you'll be asked to answer some basic questions about yourself that are super important, right? Like we'll ask you about your health history, your family, home, and work. This information helps researchers learn whether things that affect health are the same or different for groups of people. The surveys will take about 30 minutes to maybe an hour to complete, depending on how quickly you want to go through things. And you can choose not to respond to any questions that you're not sure about or you'd rather not answer.
The All of Us research program will last over 10 years, or hopefully more, so we may also ask you some follow-up questions from time to time. We are never the same people twice, so updating your information helps. Again, all of this can be done online, either on your mobile app or through the participant portal.
That's right. So let's talk about the basic survey. This is the first survey you'll complete. Once you complete this, you'll be asked to share your electronic health records. What is an electronic health record? Well, it's a digital version of your medical chart, and it may contain some sensitive data. If you decide to share your electronic health records with the program, you don't have to, but if you want to, researchers will be able to see information about your health conditions, test results, medical procedures, and images like x-rays, and the medicines that you take. All of us will use the state-of-the-art technologies and processes to protect the information you share because we understand the importance of your privacy. You may also consent to receive information about your DNA if you complete some additional steps, which we will discuss in a few minutes. Participation in the program is voluntary. You don't have to participate. If you decide yes or no, it's absolutely your choice.
The All of Us research program wants to help researchers better understand how different factors, including our genetics, make our participants unique. To do this, the program may ask you for blood, urine, or saliva samples. These samples are very helpful to researchers as they provide a wealth of insight. Providing a sample, like all aspects of All of Us, is voluntary. If you do choose to share your samples, they'll be sent and stored at the All of Us Biobank at the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota. The biobank securely stores participant samples that the program has collected this far until they are used by researchers. One of the many reasons I joined the program is because my samples will be added to the All of Us database, allowing researchers both nationally and internationally to learn more about how to improve healthcare for all.
You know, I really find it fascinating that researchers may study participant samples that measure things that naturally occur in our bodies, for example, like cholesterol. They may also look at outside factors that affect health. For example, environmental toxins, medications, or drugs. And ultimately, this data may lead researchers to better understand why people get sick or they stay healthy. All right, guys, full disclosure, we're going to go over the next steps in great detail. And as a reminder, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat and we will make sure to address them at the end. All right, so what are the next steps, Karen?
So I'm glad you asked. So the next steps are sharing your sample. So depending on your region of the country, you may have different options, including ordering a saliva collection kit or ordering a kit to bring to a local Quest diagnostic center. The other options are visiting an enrollment site or the mobile All of Us journey if they are visiting a city near you. To view upcoming stops for the journey in 2023, please visit the All of Us journey website, which we have dropped in the chat.
Absolutely. The saliva collection kit option is meant to help provide samples if you don't have an All of Us partner site in your area. And we have over 100 partners across the nation, but there's no guarantee that the site may be conveniently located to you. You're joining us from all across the United States. If you are in an eligible area, collection is simple. After completing the necessary steps in the participant journey, you'll know if you are in an eligible area if you're offered the opportunity to provide a saliva sample while you're logged into your account.
Thanks, May. Now, another way to provide samples is by participating in the Bring Your Own Kit program with Quest Diagnostics, one of our program lab partners. To order your BioBox, you will need to log into your participant portal, select the Share Your Biosamples dashboard, follow the steps to enter your shipping address, and schedule the appointment. The BioBox will arrive in the mailing address you provided within 7 to 10 days. An important note is if you do select this option, please do not open your BioBox before your appointment. So pop quiz for those that are here with us. What 2 options do you have to provide samples? And we're giving you a freebie because there's one on the screen. Let's see, May. I'm going to pick on you because I see you. So what 2 options are there?
I'm going to go with Quest BioBox because it's on my screen.
Yes.
And also the salivary kit, right? Through the mail.
Yes, that is correct. So you got 2 right, but for those that were listening, we actually have 4 options. So one is the saliva collection kit, like May mentioned, as well as the Bring Your Own Kit program with Quest Diagnostics. And bonus points if you said enrollment site or the All of Us journey.
I'm just trying to keep everyone on their toes. So earlier we mentioned that your consent is necessary to receive information about your DNA. You can decide yes or no. It's absolutely your choice. And you must complete this consent before we invite you to schedule an appointment to provide blood, urine, or saliva samples. However, you do not have to answer yes to the consent or provide a sample in order to participate in All of Us. If you say no, or I'm not sure right now, you can still participate in the program. Some methods of checking for DNA results take longer than others, and a lot of factors affect the timing of when we can analyze your DNA for research. Once we are ready to generate a DNA results report for you, we will contact you through the participant portal. This is something that we get a question a lot. I haven't received an email. Because the participant portal is secure, that's where you will receive your results. You will see more information about the specific type of DNA results when they're ready to be checked, and then you can decide if you want those results. If you decide yes, you will have access to your report and on the type of DNA result. If you decide no, you will not get that type of DNA result. It's all customizable.
Because there are different ways to check for different types of DNA results, you can expect to get multiple messages over time. Please check your All of Us account regularly for updates. If you need help understanding what the results mean, you can contact our genetic counseling resource, also known as the GCR, for free. You can schedule an appointment online through your All of Us account. You can also contact the All of Us Support Center and they can set up an appointment for you. Additionally, you can view educational materials through your All of Us participant portal that can help you better understand your results.
That's right. And don't worry, guys, we will be dropping in the chat all of that information. So let's pause for a minute and summarize what we've learned so far. The enrollment journey consists of setting up your account, completing consent, sharing your electronic health records should you wish to do so. You can answer and complete some surveys, and providing samples through one of our enrollment options that we discussed, again, if you wish to do so. And remember, the eligibility of these options is determined by many factors, and not all participants will have access to all the enrollment options we shared with you today. If you would like to learn more, or you want to ask a question outside of this presentation, we're going to drop into the chat both the phone number and the email where you can have access. Oh, I see Karen already did that, to get more information.
The All of Us research program is dedicated to better health, both in the future and today. By participating in the program, you may help future generations. You'll help fuel health research so we can identify new breakthroughs. And by looking for patterns, researchers may learn more about what affects people's health. You'll also learn more about your own health. And lastly, by participating in the program, you can help advance COVID-19 research. And that's why having a voice in health research and participating is so important. All of Us aims to engage a community of participants that reflects the diversity of America, including many people who haven't taken part in medical research before. By joining the program, you are helping researchers to learn more about different diseases and treatments. Remember, there is no one exactly like you.
That's right. And speaking of which, when I speak to people in person or virtually about this program, I remind them that this program's not called Some of Us, right? It's called All of Us. And we all matter, and we all deserve the opportunity to be included. And that's why I chose to participate, and why I care so much to help our communities understand that their uniqueness is important and very valuable.
And I couldn't agree more, May. I chose to become involved with All of Us because I saw it as an opportunity to help my family and make a difference and to have a voice in health research. May, I think we can both agree that we want to do our part to create and improve health for all of us and ensure that our communities are included.
That's right. Absolutely. Well, for those of you watching, you have been amazing, and we really appreciate you sharing your time with us today to learn more about the All of Us research program. And I know we shared a lot of information. For those of us who are joining live, we would like to now open things up for some questions. If you would like to drop them in the chat. If we don't see questions, we will happily share some of our frequently asked questions. Let's take a look and see if anyone's put anything. All right. How does All of Us protect privacy concerns? That's a great question, Allison.
So one of the ways that we protect your information is by de-identifying your information. So what that means is when you sign up for the program, we remove any information that could identify you, like your name, address, phone number, or email address. We actually assign you a unique code. So you wouldn't know that it is Karen from Texas. I would be participant unique ID number.
Absolutely. And an extra step on that too is that the program even has these things called certificates of confidentiality by the US government. Anyone can ask for information about our participants. We will not share the information, even though the ask is there. So that's an excellent question, and one that we get a lot during our presentations.
Another one is, another one is that anyone that signs up to be a researcher with the program has to agree that they will not try to find out who you are. They also have to sign a form saying that they're not going to try to find out who you are. And they do have to go through training and apply and be approved to be able to access information from the program.
Absolutely. And also, some of our communities are concerned about having to give out information such as social security numbers, passport information, driver's license information. The program doesn't ask for any of that. And you cannot be excluded from participating based on your legal status. So if you are in the United States and you have a phone number and an address, you are welcome to participate in the program.
And if you're at least 18 years of age, because we do want you to go through the consent process and know exactly what you're signing up for with this program.
That is a great point. Yes, at present, the program is only available for those who are ages 18 and above. The program is considering being able to allow children to participate, but not just yet. Any other questions? All right, guys.
Awesome. I do not see any other questions, but we would like to thank you for all of the time you spent with us today, and we hope that you enjoyed learning more about the All of Us research program and the enrollment journey. All of Us is delivering one of the largest, richest biomedical data sets that is broadly available and secure. And together we can help make a difference in speeding up research and improving the health for all of our communities.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. We hope that you're curious enough to go find out a little bit more about the program. If you are not ready to make the decision today, that's okay. Go to our website. There you can have more frequently asked questions. It is available in English and Spanish at present. And feel free to share this with your friends and family. Everyone in the United States deserves to have access that empowers them to know about their health. Have a great day, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Oh my goodness, that was so amazing. Thank you so much, May and Karen. You heard a lot of great information today with instructions on how to now enroll if you're interested in that. My final ask for you today is to click the link in the chat to learn more how to create an account and enroll after completing your consent. So that's my ask for today. And also, if you want to learn more about some of the information and some of the programs and events that we have put on, BGLC has put on, I'm sorry, we put on, you can actually go to the NPHC YouTube and Facebook, and there's so many videos, so much information there of all the things that we have presented to this point. So please get that information, go to the website, do the things, be one in a million, be the answer, a part of the solution to the questions. Just be a champion for your own health and your family health. We have to change the trajectory of health and research within our community. And it has to start with you, me, and all of us. So please, please get the information. Get the information. Go to the website and take the step toward the answer because we want you to be one in a million. I'm one in a million, and I'm glad I did it. I needed to do it, not only for myself, for my children and their children and their children and their children, and on and on. Leave a legacy of good health. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.